Greetings, my brave planet crafters. I am Ben Pearson, the Roadster Tracker, and maybe you're waiting to settle on this little community that we have going on that's slowly being built itself. And in theory, we should have some trees growing somewhere soon, but yeah, we are going to just continue. I'm going to just poke my head out here while I do my typical pre-flight checks. So we have a fairly green world, as you can see here. It's definitely starting to look much better than it had before. Got some deserty areas. We have some little brushes growing. I wonder if those are trees. I know we've reached the tree phase, but I didn't see how that has actually gone. We're going to see if we can do some things to increase our rate of terraforming a little bit. This last time we were not really paying super strict attention to improving our terraforming score, but this time that is going to become a primary focus. So settle down, buckle your seatbelts, start packing your bags, and we are going to have some fun here. So let's get going. Just a quick reminder, terraforming score is 32. We have, how's our power? We have not a lot of power, so we're going to need another nuclear reactor, second gen. We have a new ore extractor. I don't know that we've actually built any of those. We should do that. The fusion generator, yeah, drill T4s. We have a few of those. We should try to get some more tree spreaders. It's interesting. It says that parts per million, so we have a lot of oxygenation to get to that level. And then our terraforming score, which is not going up that much. Teleporter, that could be kind of fun. Okay. Well, let's get going. We need probably some better drills. So, what does it take? Let's just take a quick peek here. We really want to increase the oxygen levels the quickest of anything. So, okay, fine, we'll drink some water. Still isn't quite 100% how I want it to be. So the oxygenation levels, we can improve them in a couple of ways. Drills will just increase the pressure. Really, the oxygenation is primarily through trees and plants and stuff like that. So we need one of these tree crafters. Can we build one of those yet? Those are going to come by increased biomass. We could probably do some more algae generators T2. The eggplant is used to make fertilizer. So, and sulfur or super alloys. We could probably clean up some of the algae generators T1. How much better is a T2? 17 versus 0.6. Yeah, I'll say they're way better. So what kind is this? That's a T1. We're going to take the T1s up and we're going to see if we can get some T2s. Okay. The T2s are going to need bioplastic, which we have a bunch of, some fertilizer. We can make some of that easily. And the rest of the stuff is pretty easy to come by. So we'll take some magnesium out. One sec before I get too far. Yeah. I think that will be a good way to spread some oxygen. And we'll put it in some different places too. spread the love a little bit. So, well, I guess it makes sense to keep the algae in one area. Let's pick up our bioplastic. We have some fertilizer. I think that's all we need for... Oh, we need more super alloy. Well, do we have any handy? No. Can we make any? We have the aluminum, silicon, titanium, and oxygen. So let's make some, and then we're going to pick up our T1s and convert them over. So iron for sure. Let's stick our plastic back. We'll pick you up soon. Same with the fertilizer. We just got to get the alloy first. Magnesium, we'll need a bunch of some titanium as well. Silicon, I believe. Okay. Titanium, magnesium. Should be enough for a little. Iron. Well, that's all we need. We'll just go rob some from here, and that will be a wonder. Cobalt. Okay, we don't have any aluminum. That's fine. So we made 2. Can we plop? Yeah. Pick some of this stuff up. Then we're going to get some algae GT2s. Let's plop all of you in, and we're going to take... Well, I know it's mushrooms, and I don't remember what else to make some bioplastic. Let's see what we can make of it. Save some space. Silicon. Okay. Knew that silicon would come in handy for something. Then we'll take you, take some fertilizer. We have some water. And the bioplastic. We got some magnesium. So is that everything we need? Yeah. We can go build some new algae plants. Woohoo! The water collector, we should build a couple more of those for sure, but we'll get there. So I do want to try to, well, we'll spread out a little bit our algae collector. So maybe right here would be a good spot. And it's a little tricky to build in the middle of water. So we're going to go onto the edge here. Fine, we'll just do that. So what kind is this? You're a T2. You're T2. You're T2. You're T1, so we're going to deconstruct you. T1. That's a lake water collector, T1. Inventory is full. So, did we drop some stuff? Yeah, that's fine. We'll have to pick some of this up. Super alloys, I'm sure we dropped some. The iron, I don't really care. Super alloy, yes. Eggplant, sure. Yeah. Eggplant and super alloy. Yeah, that one's loose. And then this is bioplastic nugget. We'll have to get you in a moment. But for now, let's put another T2. We actually do want these spread out a bit. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see, what else we got lying? Water. Cobalt is a mineral, still unmined. Bioplastic we definitely want. Magnesium, sure. Is that just iron? Okay. I think we've gotten everything loose from here. We'll check that's iron. Okay, oxygen levels are low. I mean, there's air outside, but okay. That should improve our oxygen and our plant growth fairly considerably. Oh shoot. How did that happen? Oh well. We dropped half of our inventory, which is fine. We'll just go find our body here. Pick it up. Is this a T3? Yeah. We also need to deconstruct some of those T3s. The eggplants, though, we'll put in here for fertilizer purposes. And I'll put our other organic stuff back. Food grower. Cool. Now, I don't know how worthy food grower T2. It grows it faster. Uses a fair bit more energy. Okay. We do need more power. That's right. How much does a heater T4 cost? 2 iridium rods and a bunch of super alloy. Well, the super alloy is the trick, right? We can eat that. We got some space food. Food is not a problem. So I seem to recall if we go long distances away, we'll find some more interesting things down in this direction. So we're going to see what we can dig up. Hydration low. We got plenty of water. What's that? Just a rock? Okay. Not a problem. We'll go see our original stuff. It's really too bad there's not a better way to get the super alloy. That would be quite handy. But I don't think there is. Maybe launching more satellites would help. So we got our little mini base here. We'll poke our head in. Say hi. Nothing too interesting. Water, squash, seeds. I do definitely remember there being something interesting in this direction. This is not a place we've explored very much, so we're gonna see what we can get ourselves into. Interesting looking structure. With some solar panels we have. Okay. Some iron, don't care. Okay. Hopefully those solar panels are in fact benefiting me. We got another one of the zeolites. I'm just going to ignore that for the time being. Doesn't seem particularly worthwhile. Cobalt. So this is the aluminum area. Cobalt's nice, but it's not that nice. I'll take the silicon, titanium, iron, I guess. Because it will provide a emergency shelter if need be. And I'm a little worried. We got something on the top of this hill. Let's head that way. Is this the ring again? It might be. That's fine though. The ring's useful. Magnesium. So we were able to get some of the... Yeah, there's the ring. Ring looks really nice, I gotta say. It's nothing more than a shelter. Do we have enough? Yeah, we have enough iron. We're gonna put a little storage unit in here. Leave it empty. So let's head in this direction, because I don't think we've seen anything here. At least there's minerals here. That's different, and we're definitely growing stuff. Not seeing cave. This structure looks really interesting. But we're gonna get in this way. I think this is the start of trees. Still doing pretty decent on our oxygen. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice view of the planet. Okay, we've seen this terrain before, but we weren't able to get down safely. This looks like a fine way to get down. But if we do this, we really need to build a emergency shelter. We'll need some iron for that. Jeez. Of course, it's when I want iron that we can't find it. There's some. Well, it's silicon, but I think we need some of that too. What do we got here? Iron. Okay. And then living compartment door, we need some titanium. It's a little harder to find, but not that much harder to find. There we go. So we have our shelter. Plenty of air to spare. Let's get all filled up, and then we'll go back out and explore. Explore the canyon. We're looking for large amounts of bioplastic. This is some pretty decent stuff. And we got a super alloy. Nice. Or just super alloy is what we need. Bioplastic's easy. Super alloy is much harder. What is that? I mean, that's probably silicon. In any case, it's not anything that we particularly care about. This kind of feels like the type of place that I should have some kind of an indicator. So we're gonna just set a wind turbine or two titanium. I want to make sure we have at least a little bit of a breadcrumb path back to our shelter, because that shelter is really the only thing. Oh gosh. There we go. This is why it's important to have some kind of a path back. So I'm going to get a couple of things of iron, and we're going to just leave some breadcrumbs. Help us find our way back. Any other types of breadcrumbs that we could do? I mean, not really. So we do have these beanstalks too. Let's go up them and see what's up here. We got a plant. That's a risky jump. I don't think we're gonna do that. We got some grass growing up here. Can we climb down? Good. Little bit of iron. There's the arch, but not beautified. So I'm gonna put one of the wind mines. Recycling machine. We might want that. So I'm mostly looking for line of sight. Now, it's not always that helpful, but having these definitely is a start. I always know the caves that we used to go exploring, it was nice when we had something. Well, hello. This is going to be a valuable site. We got some red glowy ore. I haven't found a fresh red glowy ore cave for a while. Hydration low. I will gladly drink some water, and let's eat some food too. It'll get it to stop. Iridium rod? Just straight up. Nice. Okay. I think we're going to fill up on this stuff. The inventory is full, so we need to get out of here. And then follow the windmills. So if we go to this one, we should see the next one barely, and I think it's in this direction. Looks like we actually don't see it, but we see the arch. There it is. Should have put it in a little bit better spot. That's okay. So we're going to get some air, and then we're going to go climb up the cliffs and see what we can see. Two rods worth. That's not bad. That's not what we were looking for. But it's nice to know that it's here. mean, we could probably make some heaters with. I mean, we could make some rocket engines. That's what we could do. It's really too bad that there isn't one that will give you alloys or aluminum or something like that. I think we're just gonna go straight for the beacon. And our cliff of interest is behind the beacon. You can see this is the starship where our messaging system is that we occasionally go visit. Don't get any new messages, not for a while, but we could go visit. Okay. Got our plants and such. That is pretty nice. Well, we did find one of the better plants, so we should make some more seed machines. Spread some of those plants around, make things pretty. Look how pretty these flowers are. It does not take us long to get here. Getting the teleporter that we're going to be able to do soon will be very nice. We could do some rocket engines. We're going to need more power soon. So we know we need 3 of those. What else do we need for the advanced power, the nuclear power? Water, no problem. Yeah, everything else is pretty easy to come by. Guess they figured 3 rods of uranium is a lot. So let's go ahead and build it. Whoop whoop. That should give us enough power for some time to come. We do have some aluminum now, it seems. So let's go pick up. Let's get some of the red glowy rock, titanium, magnesium, cobalt. I think those are the things that we needed. Let's see if I was right. Yep. And we got nothing more as far as aluminum goes, which is fine. Let's take the titanium. Magnesium is interesting that we have so much of. I'll have to figure something out to do with that stuff. We also probably need to grow this. Got a lot of plants. Let's drop some of these off too. Especially the less good ones. Maybe. So this is a new tree seed. I mean, the 2 different types of tree seeds are kind of nice. Let's get... Well, we have a storage cabinet here. Let's use this one for all of the different types of plants. I'm going to try to remember this. All of the plant seeds of whatever kind, they're going to reside in here. 2 rocket engines. I think Seed Lerma, as I recall, is something we can launch. Magnesium. We need some more super alloy to launch rockets, though. So let's go see if we have any aluminum. Or aluminium or aluminum, just to annoy everybody equally. This aluminum would be a good site for an advanced driller, and we have plenty of power now. We're not at any risk whatsoever of running low on power, so. For a while. It's right around here. That is a nice little structure that we got going on. Completely, totally pointless other than a sink for stuff. But okay, we got a lot of aluminum here. We'll take all the aluminum. Cobalt, we're going to need some. Silicon. I think that's it. Aluminum doesn't stand out as much. Silicon, cobalt. I think we're gonna need more silicon. One more thing of titanium. Let's see if there's any silicon in here. Hey, there's some. So we'll take this back and get some more bioplastics and launch a couple more rockets. That seems like a worthy thing. Or we could do more algae. Yeah. It's a tough call. I don't know. I mean, some of those rockets are supposed to have some huge advantages. Let's go see. What about the satellite station? Maybe that's what we should build. We need some iron. Well, that's not a problem. I'll just take some from here. Okay, more super alloy. Cobalt's also not a problem. And now we're just down to magnesium, which we can use to build rockets. We could also use some silicon. What kind of rocket are we looking to build? We actually have a lot of iridium. What would it take for a new heater? Well, we could build one of these. There are a lot of energy. I mean, the pressure just, it's 35.5 per second. Before we go too far, we absolutely need one of the advanced crafting stations. No, that's what this is. We need one of the screens, orbital informations. So we need a compass, osmium, and silicon. And to build a compass, we need the other type of crafter, which is this one. So silicon, aluminum, aluminum. Okay. Need some water. Let's go ahead and pick some up. We have 5 things of this. We should do something with that. And I think algae is our goal. So the algae T2 requires bioplastic, fertilizer, and we have the rest of the stuff. Is that it? Fertilizer, and we should have at least one there. So this should be good. Go build a couple more of those. Go greenify the planet. I mean, algae's not always the prettiest thing, but it is an important part of the ecosystem. Build that out as far as we can go. That seems good. So how are we doing here? I mean, this score, I think we were at 5, so we've gone up quite a bit. The satellites will tell us something. Just some iron. Let's go grab some of our... or we're going to grab some more aluminum, hopefully, and silicon from over here. Aluminum's another thing I wish I could make fall from the sky. It would make life easier in this game. This probably makes more sense than having uranium fall from the sky, but yeah, whatever. It's a game and uranium is hard to come by. Okay, these guys are operating. We'll steal the aluminum. Nothing too terribly interesting. Cobalt. Silicon. I'm gonna clear some titanium from here. And we're gonna build some more storages as well. Because why not? Let's rotate this around 180. Put it right next to that crafting station. There we go. We'll put one more. Well, we can't. That's fine. Drop some of the titanium in here. Okay. We're going to go check one last time. We do need to craft that compass. So we're going to do that. That one's fairly cleared. This one I don't think is. What does it take for... Well... Mapping screen will be nice, but we're not really there. Shredding machine we may have to try. Oh, we need to go get some food too. Okay, we should be able to build a compass. And that means the orbital, we need some osmium, which we have. We just need to go pick up some silicon on our way back to our osmium storage. And be able to do that. Have a little bit of aluminum so we could pick up some stuff to make a another super alloy. Super alloy. Yeah, that sounded lame to me too. I don't know why you guys put up with me. We actually do want a fair bit of silicon because we might want to launch a rocket that uses silicon. Always make magnesium and silicon up. Okay. So, I mean, honestly, we can put this anywhere. Well, we need the osmium. That's why we had to come here. Osmium's pretty limited. Okay, 1 seed spreader, 2 biomass. So the seed spreader rocket is oxygen plus 1000%. Each biomass rocket will have a significant increase as well. So I think both the seed spreader and the biomass rockets would be really handy to send. I think these guys need fertilizer. Let's see what we can build from here. Silicon's good. Take some iron, cobalt, magnesium, silicon. Got a little red glowy. One more cobalt. Probably took more stuff than I should have, but that's okay. Yep, definitely did. So we got some more plants to drop off in our plant drop-off box. Oh wait, those are... hang on. Those were in here. Let's take the tree bark out of here. We will leave the plus 500%. That seems pretty good. And meanwhile, we're going to drop these off. Okay. That should give us enough room to stick our red glowies in. The seedlerma we may need... really need a lot more super alloy. But that is always the case. Okay, we need to pick up a lot of algae. Food levels are low. Can do another harvesting round. And I do want to continue to save this stuff. So we're going to go to our other site, one of the two that we're growing beans, and continue to eat those. This one has water, and we'll need some water too, so let's choose this one. Too bad we can't grow food on the surface, but that's okay. I think we probably have plenty of water. Veggie tube, so we got our beans and squash. Can't remember what squash does. I think it's for the advanced fertilizer. But I know it does something. So we probably got all the super alloy out of that area. We haven't found any the last few times we've been searching. Let's also go and harvest the plants out of here. Kind of want to move our launch pad. I know it's kind of a thing out here in the desert, but it would be kind of nice to be a little bit closer to where we're putting the iridium. Desert's starting to greenify a little bit. This has our tree lab as well. Don't have everything to launch a rocket, so let's see what's in here. We may take that stuff and bring it back. In fact, why not? Lots of seeds as always. Some more beans. Let's just pick a 200% because we'll find a better thing. Need some water. We'll get there in a moment. Take some plant bark. Tree spreader will be at 65 tons. Place on a water surface. That's curious. And our biomass is starting to grow pretty quickly. So let's drink some water, which we don't have any because I was an idiot and didn't pick any up. That's fine. We'll be fine. We'll just come check out the rocket real quick. I want to know the seed spreader will be oxygen, and the biomass, we almost have everything. We just need some fertilizer. Biomass is probably the more important of the two, although both of them are pretty good. So one rocket will be a 50% increase on the plants that are growing roughly. That's huge. We should be doing nothing but trying to launch rockets for a little while. We have 2 engines. We have plenty of iridium rods. It's the super alloys that we need. Maybe we could go pick some of those out of some of the T3 stuff. That might be worthwhile. Pick up some spare. We'll leave the squash and let's dump. These plants are going to come here. Squash. Well, beans will leave. The seeds will leave. Okay. I'm going to leave 1 tree bark. We're going to leave the basic thing. So many good things to plant. What do we need for the flower spreader? Bunch of super alloys. Oy. Now the T1 flower spreader. It's about 5. Yeah, we should pick up some T1s if we can. Oh, fertilizer. We need some of that. We don't have fertilizer, do we? Of course we don't. Okay. We have a lot of osmium though. Let's go check out our sulfur, which is the limiting factor for all, just about everything it seems. Already been up the beanstalk here. As I recall, this area looks a lot less sulfury than it did the last time we were around. Need a bunch of sulfur for fertilizer. Just take all of the sulfur easily, and then silicon, cobalt we're a little short, and I'll take some iron and I don't know. Can we build... Is it solar panels that you build with the cobalt? Oh, you need some aluminum for those. T1s though, we could build. Okay. That looks better. We'll steal the cobalt from there too. I'm just going to take a quick peek, see if we see any sulfur in here. Sometimes we do. Not all the time, though. Okay, we've already been up there. There was another thing that looked kind of interesting in this direction. And it's a dead end. Alright. These things happen. Well, maybe not. A little bit of osmium. Which means I probably haven't been up here. No, we have. Huh. Alright, well, while we're up here, let's get our oxygen. Take a quick peek. The insect stage. That's kind of interesting. No other messages. Okay. We do have some of the space food. I think we'll leave that there for an emergency. Have a little space heater. I like it. Anything else high? Well, we have what we came for, which was a whole boatload of sulfur. So we're not going to get too greedy. We even picked up a little bit of osmium, which there's some up there, it looks. It's a very nice looking cave, I gotta say. Pop. And I've got a little... Oh, cobalt. Didn't really want to pick cobalt up, but magnesium we're gonna ignore. Silicon, I'll ignore that. Whoa! I don't think we've been here before. I think I would have remembered this. What is this? Alright. Need some iron, and we're gonna build ourselves a shelter. This is worth checking out some more for sure. Silicon. Silicon. I can never find the freaking iron when I need it. Always when I don't. There's too much of it. This looks good. And then what do we need? Another piece of iron, and that's it. Some ice is still in here. Wow. Haven't seen any ice in a long time. Maybe that's all that is ice. Well, we got some food and water, so we can do some proper exploration of this. Ice, wow. This is new. Cobalt. Okay, we're above that. Wow. Interesting. Presumably we can fall into the sulfur area without too much hassle. Got a chest over there. Let's see what's in that. Almost positive I've never been here before, so likely to have decent goods. Not like the full of iron ones that I tend to leave. Yeah, take all of this. Why not take the seeds? We will leave the iron. Spaceship. Ooh. We must explore the spaceships. This is the greatest rule of this channel. If you do not subscribe to this rule, then you may as well just leave now. So I'm going to put a little living compartment in front of the spaceship. I need another piece of iron. Here. That'll give us plenty of air to go on. Good. Let's go look around the spaceship and see what's inside. It's an interesting rock. I don't even see how to get inside of this thing. Huh. It's one of those buried ones. Well, let's walk along. Okay, here we go. It's like there has to be a way to get inside. There we go. It's got a much better light now. Can we deconstruct this? Well, got a little satellite. Got a chest. It's all pretty good stuff. So we're gonna leave our trash in here. Eat and drink. So we'll take the titanium magnesium. What else may be in here? It looks like there's another little stairs to get up. Can we deconstruct this? Nope. We can go across though. Blueprints. Oh, jackpot. Fudge, I have too much stuff. Can we build anything? Food grower T2. Let's grow one of those outside of the ship. We'll put one of those in our little compartment. We have seeds, so we'll see how fast these work. I mean, that's pretty fast. What else could we possibly build? Flower spreader. We don't have a fertilizer. This is definitely what we were looking for. Nice big supply of alloy. So I don't really care about the blueprints. What do we care the least? Silicon, obviously. Yeah, magnesium, we'll take those two. Then we have a 400% plant. That is worth taking as well. The explosive powder, well, that's an iron. And then fertilizer T2, which we still haven't really found a use for. We'll take the cobalt. And I think, oh, the aluminum. Yeah, cobalt for aluminum. That's a no-brainer. Okay. So we've taken the most important things, but we really have to get back at this point in time. We've got lots and lots of really good stuff. This food grower's not that much better, the T2, curiously enough. I don't see why we would get those. I don't know. Nice big arch. So all of this super alloys, we're going to launch some rockets for sure. Is there a way down here that's safe? Yeah, I think this is safe. I don't know if there's a way back up there, but we found it once. We can find it again, right, guys? Is this a grass spreader? Yeah, this must be a grass spreader. Flower spreaders are nicer, but should have tried to build some more stuff up there, but that's okay. Well, hang on. Let's go in here. We'll drop off. No. Let's just get back. Could we build one of our ore miner? We don't have the osmium with us. Okay. There is some more sulfur there. That's nice. So I think we're gonna go deal with our mega load. I mean, launching rockets is what we should be doing. So we're gonna prepare to launch a couple of rockets. Don't think we're gonna need any more uranium for, well, I say that, but we are kind of low. Okay, so the rockets do have a pretty considerable effect, even the rock ones. Water filter allows to drink directly from the lakes. We should get one of those. Okay, let's go drop off the flowers. Powder and such can go. So much aluminum. The osmium, let's stick here. Oh yeah, we have a couple of flower stuff from here. I don't know that we can unlock another blueprint, but let's see if we can. No more blueprints? Okay. These blueprints were definitely not worth it then. What does this take? It takes water. The fertilizer T2, we still haven't really found what we use that for. A little bit of T1. Let's leave some of this. We're just going to try to make one thing of fertilizer. So we need the algae, and we're going to have to pick up a bunch of algae to make more. That's easy. So now we have 2 things of fertilizer. Super alloy, we'll just get some water and we're going to make another flower spreader. So let's take the best flowers that we can do. Which, 450% is pretty good. Go get some water. This seems like a good spot. Then we'll put in this guy. Okay. That should be helpful. We'd be better off launching satellites though, and I think that's what we're gonna do next. So for the satellites, the aluminum we don't really need. Would love to drop that off somewhere, but no, let's leave the powder. Tree bark we can easily get. The fertilizer, well, I don't remember if we need that. Fertilizer we're gonna need some. Keep changing my mind. Let's drop some of this off and then let's go pick up some algae. Wait, one of these. What do we need for the water filter? Bioplastic, silicon, and aluminum. That's such a no-brainer. Except we don't have any silicon, any bioplastic more, do we? We don't even have a lot of mushrooms. Okay. This should be good enough. Let's get this. Oh, we need the silicon now. No silicon in there. Oh boy. Surely we have some silicon in there. Around somewhere. We may as well head in this direction. We'll pick up whatever aluminum. Not that we need it at the moment. Or if we find silicon along the way, then we're going to take it and run back. Because I want that water filter. It is so annoying to not be able to drink water directly. What am I missing? Aluminum? No, water. For crying out loud, you need water to make... Okay, so we'll get one water bottle. That's all there is? Jeez. So if I inventory, can I put that in? Yes. Now I bet you if I'm in water, it's just going to just drink. Let's head towards the rocket launching facility. Because there's some water along here. Should take some magnesium, but that's okay. Why am I not drinking? Like, isn't that... You'd think it would work. Oh well, we'll just pick up some water here. There's nothing there. Holy moly. For want of some water, we're gonna die. It's okay, we've got the lake collector here, and we really should do Another water system. I'm gonna take one water bottle just in case. Okay, rockets. Got bioplastic. Fertilizer. Yeah, I think we do have, yeah. Super alloy, I mean, not bioplastic. Bioplastic is something else, as we well know. What does this? Allows to drink directly from the lakes. How do you use it though? Do you have to like mine this or something? Oh, now it works. Huh. You have to click. You have to be right at the surface. Okay. You actually have to mine the water. It's not automatic. That's fair. This is good to know, though. So let's see if we have everything to launch a rocket. We want one of these. Tree bark. We have fertilizer, don't we? We have T2 fertilizer, not T1. Dadgum. Okay. Well, that was silly. Oxygen levels are low. Let's go fill those up. We also do need tree bark, but that's easier to come by. We'll just pick some up from here. Wouldn't mind launching 2 of those. And let's get some food. Always good to have more mushrooms too. Bioplastic is definitely a thing that is needed from time to time. You don't need it all the time, but man, when you need it, you need it. There we go. Oh, that is quite a nice little feature. Be able to drink from the water. Oh, the novelty. So the oxygen meter will be with the fancier bio-seeding rockets. And then the biomass, which is kind of the thing we want more, is through the other ones. It's kind of weird that there's 2 of them. Is there enough? No. So we want to stick our T2 fertilizer that we have not figured out what to do with, and we need to make more T1, which means more algae. Actually, let's leave all this here. Leave the water, the tree bark, we'll leave in here for now, and the mushroom. Algae as well. Okay, let's go harvesting some algae. Another storm of some kind blowing through. Ooh, just rocks. Probably nothing special. Okay, we're gonna pick up a lot of this. As much as we can get. Inventory full, that's good. See what, if anything, these rocks are doing. Don't see anything particularly valuable there. Okay. Ooh. That hurt. Well, let's get back to the cave, and then we're going to eat. Which gives us a little bit of room to do a dance. We need some silicon as well. Ooh. This is some rough sounding stuff. Okay, want some T1 fertilizer. So eggplant and silica. Sulfur. And we should be able to do more. Be able to get 2 more, I think. We could, well, we have a lot of the supplies, but not all of them, but this is enough. Okay. Let's leave this here. We're going to take our tree bark and our water and check the plants for harvesting. Looks like we can do another round, so we're going to do that. We'll leave these plants for next time. Let's go launch some rockets. I'm going to steal some magnesium as well. All this iron, we'll leave some windmills around or something. But I do want the magnesium cleared out of here. Good. One more magnesium. Good. So the magnesium should allow us to launch another rocket. It might be the wrong type. But that's okay. Oh, it's so nice to be able to just drink water. I mean, you guys just don't know how it is, you know. You've been living forever on this place and you have water and you just can't drink it. And then all of a sudden you finally invent a straw and you can drink it, and life is just so wonderful, because who drinks water without a straw or a glass or something like that? And you're in a spacesuit, so I think that's basically what the hydration filter is a straw. I think we'll call that cannon. Sounds good. Okay. Anywho, let's go up. We're going to launch the biomass rocket. So this will increase the rate of biomass spreading dramatically. It's about a 50% increase. It's actually quite substantial. Farewell, rocket. We salute you. What other type of rocket can we do? So this will attract uranium asteroids. Oh, it's cobalt. I thought it was magnesium. Okay. That's fine. We do have enough cobalt here, and we'll leave the magnesium. So this will give us a substantial bonus to one of our key metrics. Maybe 10-ish%. But we're going to take this. Yep. We salute you, rocket. Go bring us some green glowy rocks. Take care. Can't even imagine what it'd be like to be this close to a rocket launch. There's a show in this game. I mean, that's pretty incredible. Even just a rocket engine would be pretty cool. So if you guys have heard, the spaceship Capstone, which is a NASA mission that was launched on the smallest rocket to ever successfully launch a mission to the moon. It's going to the moon. Where's my glowy rocks? I'm confused, but okay, whatever. Maybe something very weird happened. Maybe it's because oh, there we go. I must have launched 2 rockets too close together, and so it got confused. So we're going to stay outside until this is done. Though we should eat. We don't have any food to speak of, so let's go over in this direction. Go to our little 2-story shack and get some beans to eat. Some squash. So let's see. You're in here. And we'll eat the beans. We'll keep the squash around for emergencies. And life is good. So I think that's the end of the storm. Let's get another. We're going to get 1 more rocket engine, and we're going to get 2 more. Well, for the rocket engine, though, we need some uranium. That's part of why we needed that. We're going to get 1 more of these bad boys. Increase the heat production on the planet. Can we get another rod? I think we can. Good. Oh, we have 1 pellet of that too. So let's take this. What else do we need? Explosive powder. We have some of that in here. Good. So we're going to stick it on top of here like all of the other ones, because why not? This building must get real warm. It's kind of inside too. There we go. Take you, and we're going to take... We have iron, silicon, cobalt, titanium. Check the other one. Cobalt, magnesium. We didn't get any from the other one. Titanium, yeah. That should be good. We'll see if we can pick up some more sulfur as well. Let's get some more super alloy. Silicon, yeah. Let's go pick up some silicon. I should have launched them in the other order because I happened to see a sideways rocket, which was pretty cool. The last time I played this, I need to clip it if it hasn't already been clipped. It was pretty awesome. The amazing sideways rocket. Trademark. I actually have a picture I took of a sideways rocket. I had a old friend who was launching some homemade model rockets, and he had something wrong and his rocket spun around in circles. It was pretty funny, to say the least. Sold a few of those pictures, actually. So take the silicon. We're going to take the sulfur as well. And I'll take some titanium and the cobalt. Could we build an advanced drill here? The ore extractor, I did not realize that they produce heat and pressure all in and of themselves. 85. That's pretty neat, but we need a super alloy rod. I don't know how we get one of those. We'll have to see. I think they're an absurd amount. So, how much pressure do we get from a heater? Heater is a lot of heat. And pressure, not as much pressure. These things, though, a drill T4, are a huge amount of pressure. A little bit of heat. Pressures, though, isn't really what I'm worried about. Although it does improve the terraforming score, which is nice. Not gonna lie. Biomass is really the thing I'm worried about the most at the moment, so. Let's go inside to our secret lab and go. You're fine. The super alloy. Magnesium. We had a whole bunch of magnesium over here. Not so much anymore. Okay. Titanium, cobalt, and iron even. I think we can pick up one set from here. Iron, titanium, cobalt. Could even do a second one. It's almost emptied out. Nice. Okay, I think that's enough super alloys. We do need a couple of rocket engines. For that, we need the uranium. So hopefully we got some uranium, because otherwise this is going to be interesting. Okay, we did get some green glowy rock. I love we drunk our water right next to the uranium. Nothing wrong with that. Come on. Just gotta tease it. Can we like push this around? That's right, it tends to work better if you run up to it. Let's take the water filter out. Take off our straw. Come on. Come from low. One more time. Yeah. Screw it. We'll get it sooner or later. There's got to be more that will be easier to get. Tree spreader blueprint received. Whoop whoop. We know we build those in the water. So what do we need? Bacteria sample, fertilizer, bioplastic nugget, and tree bark. We have 2 trees. Those are all fairly easy. The bioplastic nugget, we'll need some silicon to make some of those. But it shouldn't be too bad. No silicon, and we don't have any. Nothing in here either. Lovely. So we're gonna have to find some silicon, or do we have bioplastic? No. We can make a little bit. We have enough for 2 rocket engines, and we're going to do that. Yeah, look at that. Biomass going up. Pretty sure it is silicon. We have the bacteria sample. I'm gonna try the blueprint just to see what it does, if anything. No, nothing for now. Okay. I think we'll leave the aluminum here. You can open the gas oh, this is gas extractor. Yeah. So we need just some silicon. Let's see if we can find some somewhere. If nothing else, we're gonna walk towards our iron if we don't see. We need a fair bit, I think. We'll steal some from the maker, but iron. I need like 3 pieces of this, I think. If not more. That is surely a tree, right? It must be a tree. Another silicon. It's amazing how quickly we had like all of that bioplastic or the super alloy, all of that iron, and it's almost all gone. Resources go quick in this game. We do have 1 silicon, and the aluminum will take as well. Take all the aluminum. It's not much else worth. Yeah, we'll take the stuff required to make some more, I suppose. Is there any silicon in here? Probably not, but let's check. Yep. Okay. Got a little more aluminum. That's kind of nice. Probably should, well, gas extraction is not bad. We're getting close to having doubled our terraforming score in an hour and a half. Yeah, the rate of improvement is definitely slowing. Yeah, our biomass has more than doubled though, the rate that it's going, and then once we get trees going, it's only going to go that much faster. Heat pressure haven't really increased much. Oxygen, we should do one of those. It's mutagen bacteria. Okay, that's probably enough silicon. Probably. Oh, we actually have one of these. Oh well. I did not remember having one of those. All of this silicon was for bioplastics. Bioplastic, we need mushroom. And then some other stuff too. Water. Go get some water. Now it has water. Should really move the deep water collector over here. Okay, do we have more mushrooms? Probably not. Well, that's 2 nuggets at least. We do have the sulfur. Let's go ahead and do some more fertilizer. I'll leave the silica here. Well, hang on. Let's take the silicon. Let's clear out some of these guys a little bit more. The iridium's going to become a bigger deal. Cobalt, I should dump some stuff off. The rocket engines, nah. So titanium, iron, cobalt, silicon. We need magnesium. We no longer have any of that. Well, that's rough. We do have some here. Drop in the titanium. Yeah. We need so much stuff there, it's just not worth it. Okay. We'll drop off the iridium here and call this good. Now, wait. There's mushrooms in here? Jeez. Okay. So tree spreaders. We need bacteria sample fertilizer. So we have a couple of those. And then we're going to need our 2 trees that we have bioengineered. Should probably start bioengineering more of these too. Where's the tree? Take these guys. There we go. Do we have a mutagen? We do have one. So let's mutagen. We need tree bark and we need some kind of plant besides that. Let's try a 300% and see what this does. Start sequencing. Do it. Meanwhile, let's go build some tree spreaders. This is an excellent time to go look for leftover uranium, but the tree spreaders come first. Jungle achievement unlocked. Let's put another one over here. Needs more tree bark. Okay, we can pick some of that up. Is there any... Okay, there's some glowies over here. Let's go get these picked up before they disappear. That's pretty important. Got that. Don't want a drink. I want the rock. Yeah. I think the drinking gauge gets in the way of picking up underwater rocks just a little bit. So we should probably stay away from water when we do this in the future. So next time we'll head towards the desert. That should be a good idea. We got enough though to make this worthwhile. For sure. Inventory full. Okay. That's right, we need the bark, so we can drop off the uranium here. We'll just plant some trees close to here. See what plants are like in the desert. I should have left my sulfur there. We'll leave the uranium here. Pick up some tree bark. Go find some water to put the tree spreader down. I think it was roughly in this direction that we saw the uranium, so let's go this way. Yeah, this is good a way to pick a spot to grow trees as any. Now, I wonder, let's build the second one. If having the trees will, so we didn't want to drop that. Small oxygen multiplier, but it is something. How much oxygen do they produce? I mean, that's not nothing. 1 part per trillion, and then the growth factor is like 10 times or 100 times, so it's like 100 parts per trillion for each of those. Which still means that it's a long ways to get to the next anything, but we'll see what they do. Let's see how the flower spreaders, this is the T2. Flower spreaders are PPQ, so maybe not that much better than a flower spreader. But they're cool. I mean, there is definitely such a thing as the rule of cool. We gotta spread some trees too on the planet. I didn't see the biomass stats either. We should check those out. How do these compare out of curiosity? Oh, that's the water collector. This is a third, but that's not horrible either. Does it show? So these are 33. I mean, 1 flower spreader is worth roughly 2 algae generators. And these are probably cheaper to build. We should build some more of those. The tree spreader, biomass 85 per second, so it's worth roughly 2. And then the yeah, it's roughly 2 to 3 times. But we don't have as high of bonuses for the oxygen. So it's not a massive gain. This biomass, though, is definitely We've tripled that. And the oxygen is going up at... we're in parts per million. So tree spreader will be at 5 parts. We're getting there. And that'll probably be a pretty significant improvement. Teleporter will be nice. The pulsar crystal is huge. I mean, look. We're clearly coming to another point where we could keep building this and making this prettier and prettier. But I think at some point in time, we're just going to have to face the fact that there's not a whole lot more to really do but just keep going. And the rate of improvement definitely drops. Launching a rocket's cool. Fertilizer, we can do some more. I should have grabbed some of the uranium too. Oh well. Holy cow. That's some serious... What on earth is this? This looks like we're under attack. Good thing we're in a cave. Holy moly. Is there like a defense satellite? Okay, this game just piqued my interest a little bit more. It must have heard me bad-mouthing it. So that should be 2 things of fertilizer. That was intense. So let's go see what, if anything, has changed out here. I mean... no freaking way. Super alloy just out in the middle of nowhere. Oh boy. That is amazing. And this is everywhere. Okay, I changed my mind. We're going to keep playing this for a while. That looks like a piece of uranium. Maybe this looks like one of the really hard ones to get. Oh well. So let's see what more in the lines of super alloy we can get. Maybe we'll do some more exploration. I don't know. It's probably just going to be loose stuff that's scattered around. So hard to see though. So we were in here kind of watching the storm. It may be that it fell on top. Or in this water. Look at the trees. Honest to goodness trees. Well, I'm not finding much more. But we're getting some trees. They're definitely coming up. We have another tree spreader. Probably. Oh, we need the bacteria sample. Really should switch my algae production to over closer to here. So let's go back in and do some breathing. Insects are still so far away. The mutagen would be nice, but the bacteria sample is what we are really needing. Okay, let's just... We have all of this bioplastic. Is there... We don't need any more gas extraction. Bioplastic nugget, how much do we have? Just the one. So if we had a bacteria sample, which we do not, we could plant another tree. I think we need some more bacteria samples. So let's leave this stuff here. Leave bioplastic. I'm going to dump the rocket engines into here, along with some of the bio fertilizer. We'll leave here as well. Okay. So we're going to go just algae harvesting. Get as much of it as we can stack. Okay. Looking good so far. Inventory full. So we're going to drink some water. We do need to pick up some food, and there is some mushrooms here, so we can possibly make another bioplastic. Getting the tree spreaders to grow, though, is kind of a pain. It looks like to really plant the trees, we have to be close to water, but kind of on the surface too. Oh yeah, that's right, we're full inventory. Can we just eat it straight out? Fine, let's drink a water, because we're not going to need those very often. And we can pick one up from here. There we go. We're back to just as well as we were before. Now we're going to convert all of this stuff into bacteria samples so that we can keep getting our trees growing. See if we can't do a better multiplier with the trees. There must be one. Let's That's right, you need so much water for this to be worthwhile. So let's take all of the water from our collector here. That'll get us 2 bacteria samples. So 1 will leave here. We'll leave the rest of the algae. Keep the bacteria sample, and we're going to take the nugget and the tree seed, tree bark, I think. I think this is what we need. Fertilizer. So we're just looking for a little bit of water that is close to a lot of land. And we'll plant some more trees. This should do. And then tree seeds. Good luck. We could do another oxygen bomb, and that will double our oxygen rate. So yeah, let's do that. By a bomb, I mean rocket. That's bacteria, mutagen. Then we need our rocket engines. May as well take this. All right. I think silicon is what we need. We're gonna need another iridium rocket fairly soon. Although it's not as desperate. Iridium's just something you never have enough of either. That would have been a good spot for a tree farm. So our rate for greenery growth has definitely gone way up. We're into like the ton every like 5 minutes or something like that. Need some tree bark. Let's come in here, still the tree bark. How's this thing going? So we have the full biomass benefits. We don't really, I mean, biomass helps our terraforming score, so it's kind of nice like that. And it is one of the easier things that we can do, but really it's the oxygen that we would need, which is why we want to go to a seed spreader instead. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff of another seed spreader that will double our seed production on the globe or something crazy like that. The iridium asteroid could be cool. Points of interest on the map, that might be pretty big. Oh, hello. That's right, we need to pick up our uranium too from that other site. 'Cause there's a lot of it there. So that's going to basically double our oxygen production, which is huge. We do want to take the mushroom, and we'll take the bean as well. This would be a great spot for a tree. Lots of loose stuff here. Silicon will take. I gotta imagine there's more of the alloy. We found a bunch of it and then we just suddenly stopped. Okay, 200%. Next terraforming stage, insects is making a little bit of progress. Let's go check our screens. Actually, let's make one uranium rod. We'll leave the rest as raw. Then we have our organic nugget producing thing. We'll go check our control center real quick. See what kind of fun stuff we can get ourselves into trouble there. And then I think we'll call it evening. And even though we have the bioplastic rain, or the super alloy rain, which is nice. Super, yeah. I mean, look at this. We have 1.3 parts per million oxygen. So we have doubled the rate. But then the next thing here is a tree spreader, which is nice. But you know, it would take forever to get here. And we have been improving our oxygen rate quite a bit. The terraforming score, I mean, we've doubled this in 2 hours. Even if we could double it again in another 2 hours, it would take 3 more episodes before we get to the teleporter. And then, you know, that's a huge gain. The pulse course would be really nice, but that's really hard to get to. We have plenty of heat. It's the one area that we seem to be ahead of the game. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it here, guys. Thank you so much for everything. I appreciate you checking the series out. It is a fun game still, don't get me wrong. But I think we have kind of hit the point of limited returns, and there's only so much you can do. You know, going around finding all of the ores. The growth problem has become we are the limiting factor, and they do a decent job of settling that problem in this game, but we're still the limiting factor by far. That makes it a lot harder. So thank you guys for joining me. Let me know whatever questions, comments you have. We'll play something else on Saturday. Don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. Till next time, keep on tracking. Take care, guys.